G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we are going to discuss another topic in Buddhism, which is going to be very important to us. In our previous clip, we talked about what is Nibbana. So now we know exactly the Nibbana is, according to the Supreme Buddha's definition, eradication of desire, aversion, and delusion. So if somebody has eradicated desire, aversion, and delusion from their mind 100%, it means they are arahants. So now we have to talk about, or we have to understand, okay, why we have to eradicate raga, dvesha, moha, or desire, aversion, and delusion. What's wrong with them? So that's, if we understand the problem behind this raga, dvesha, moha, so we can go to the next step of eradicating. So now let's see what raga is. Since our birth to now, whatever the ages you are now, so we have been doing pretty much everything to satisfy our six senses, which are eyes, ear, nose, mouth, touch, and mind. So eyes, ear, nose, mouth, touch, and mind. So six senses. So let's take a little baby. Okay, once the little baby is born, the parents want the little baby to have a good education, and then he goes to school, and he passes primary and then secondary, and then he goes to uni and get a good job, and he wants to get married to somebody, and need a car, and then we go on traveling. So everything we have been doing just to satisfy these six senses. Let's take an example. If you take pizza for tonight, we just think about what pizza and what type, which brand. So what if the pizza is for just to fill our hunger, so why we are looking for the brands? So that is because we have attracted those tastes into our mind. So why we are going on cruising, or why we going for different countries just to see sceneries? Why? Because we are attached to all of these sites. Why we are downloading all of these musics? So as soon as it is released, then we want to listen it, and we have to listen over and over again. So why? Because we have attached to those sounds. So likewise, you can imagine anything we've done so far, or we are doing so far, is to satisfy these six senses. So the raga means this attraction. We need it. We are going after it over and over again. So if we need, like, let's take an example, like if somebody goes on cruising, so he wants to go next year as well, and again he saves money to have another cruise booking. So why? Because he's attached to that. He needs over and over again to get that experience. So he has a vexation. So he wants to fulfill this gap of vexation. So if somebody is attracted to something and he wants that over and over again, that is what is called raga, or desire. So that is what we have to eradicate 100%. Okay, now you understand what raga is. Okay, let's talk about what dvesha is. The dvesha is the second phase of raga. So let's think about, whenever you get embarrassed or disappointed or have an anger about anything. So why? Because you attached to something, you needed something in one particular way, but you didn't get it. You want your wife to have a pizza, but let's say she's gonna prepare some pasta, but it's a bit of a too much of salt. So then you are disappointed. Your wife wanted for her birthday some sort of let's say jewelry, but you took the design which she doesn't like, so she's disappointed. And your daughter wants particular chocolate, but you got different types of chocolate, so she's crying now. Oh, your brother wants to go to one place as a camping, but you booked some other place. So likewise, when we look at that in detail, any instance we got angry, that is because we attach to something, we expect something, but for whatever the reason, it didn't happen. So Dvesha means the second phase of raga. So you attach to something and it didn't go the way you want. So now you have the disappointment or the embarrassment or the anger. So whatever you call it, it all comes to one category called Dvesha. So the next thing is moha. So that is very complicated topic, so we will talk about that moha thing later. But now, for the time being, you have to understand what raga and what dvesha are. Raga means we going after the things to satisfy all our six senses, and we attach to that, and we need it over and over and over again. So like the examples we took, music, so we want to listen to those music over and over and over again. We want to see the sceneries over and over and over again. We attach to that. We need different types of food. Why? Because we attach to those tastes, and we are trying to satisfy these six senses with outside objects. So if we don't get it, we get our second phase, which is anger. So the moha means, again, it's different type. The moha goes along with raga or dvesha. We get raga with moha or dvesha with moha. So we will talk about that moha a little bit later. But for the time being, we have to understand what raga is, what dvesha is, why we have to eradicate them, what happens if we don't eradicate them, what happens if we keep developing the mentality for the raga and dvesha in us. So think about that. So think about the issues what we get when we stuck to this raga, then automatically dvesha comes to the picture. So I will come with another clip about the moha little later, but for the time being, think about why we have to eradicate raga and dvesha. So that's it for today, and bye for now.